there YouTube, today I'm here to give you a product review on the new GlomToms that have just recently come in stock, been released to us, the public, for sale, and I gotta tell ya, this is a piece of beauty right here in my lap, I should say. So, I want to talk to you guys about what it is, because it looks like this, why you need one, and the benefits, pros, and cons that I see from having owned, newly owned, but owned and used, enough for a review, this product. So, starting right away with comfort level. It is freaking there. The comfort is right in your lap, quite literally, and it's meant for when you're working at your desk or your workstation, or if you're in a chair playing video games. Typically, if you don't have it, and you're in some deep nonsense in a video game, you do this. You do this. What does this do? It restricts the blood flow in your hips to your legs, so your legs don't get enough blood flow, and that's typically why you wake up the next day with very sore legs if you game a lot the day before. This completely eliminates that problem. It puts your body in a good posture, which I find that even if I'm not playing like a controller-based game and I'm just sitting there editing a photo or something, having this at least on, I still feel that it provides me with enough of a support because it comes up high enough on my midsection. I know you can't see it right now, but just work with me here. That it's kind of right at the lower chest level, so that I even if I wanted to, that's that first bend point that would then hit the GlomTom, and then I kind of resort to fixing that. And as somebody with bad posture, it's something I really, really needed, and I've really been waiting, I don't know, probably almost 3 months, not to their fault or not to anybody's fault, but I've been really excited to be working with these guys, and there's some really amazing people behind this product. And that's why I want to bring it to you guys, because it's something that I, with bad posture, really needed and really am glad to own now. And I think that if anybody here is in a deep gaming session or games in general, or even just sits at a chair or at a computer or anything like that, you're gonna need one of these. So, features. It comes and it fits right like so into your lap. It comes out far enough that there's plenty of space. I don't, you know, it even would be good, and I've prepared myself for this video. You could, if you're like at a couch, you can put a keyboard on here. Now, I don't know, you could probably squeeze a mouse on here as well, but it is about as wide as my Razer Black Widow here, and you could really get some stuff done if you're just sitting at a desk or a couch. And some people I know like to. I am one of those people that when I have a good opportunity to, I will connect my computer to a TV, and if I'm on the couch, this is exactly what I need. And now with the Razer Turret that's now being released, which I actually am now a Razer affiliate, by the way, so a link to the Turret will be down below in the description. It's basically a new mouse and keyboard combination where it's a lightweight mobile kind of a keyboard with a little bit of a trackpad looking device on the side, but it's basically just a mouse pad and comes with a little mouse. I think it's a Death Adder by chance, I believe that's what it comes with. And you can utilize everything, absolutely everything on there, on the GlomTom. It'll work, it'll be beautiful, and it's everything that you need. So, also, what does a GlomTom come with? Well, you see this nice little zip, well, maybe you don't. You see this little beautiful logo, which I wish that there was a logo or an emblem on the side. It would help for taking photography, but I'm not going to complain about something that's silly. So, this is a little zipper pouch, and it opens up. So let me see if I can kind of get this in frame. And it opens up all the way to down here. So the zippers go all the way back. They don't go around, so you can't take it completely off. But, I mean, I guess that would be kind of nice, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So, I'm just going to raise myself back up a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm doing without it being too obtrusive. So it opens up, and what can you do with this? You can store controllers and things. So, if I were me, which I am last time I checked, I'm going to try and duck in a frame. So, you can, now obviously this is a bad example, but, you know, if I'm playing, I am sitting up straight, I'm sitting up comfortably, and I am just playing some SNES right now. I'm playing some Super Metroid speedrunning. I'm getting some good PBs, sub 1 hour soon, and there's so many benefits to this that I'm not, crouching over doing my crate quick kill, and then, it just doesn't coordinate properly. So nobody got really much of that anyway. But anyway, moving on. There's also a little Velcro pouch which you can put things in here. So I have this note that says, and I quote, "Dids, cut your hair, you freaking hipster." Well, alright, anyway, moving along. So once you're comfortable with this, I know for a fact that it will be absolutely everything that you guys need, and it's everything that I've needed, and it's really not that expensive considering the build quality. 100% polyester, so you get, it's like those sofas at high-end furniture stores where you can kind of like run your fingers across and you can leave fingerprints. It's that type of material, and it is incredibly comfortable. When I'm actually speedrunning, I like to wear a hat to kind of wipe off some of that finger sweat. This is very okay for that as well. There's so many benefits to this right now that I can't even contain myself. The only downsides that I see are, for me, it sits just maybe a ½ inch to an inch too high. I'm a little bit up, and I know that that's also meant for posturing, but I'm a person who automatically does this all the time, no matter what I'm doing or where I am or who I'm with. I'm a person that does this. So I kind of feel a little bit inclined to do that, but it's really not the end of the world. I'm a bit of a shorter torso person, so for 99% of you, that won't be an issue at all. And I guarantee you other people have found more comfort with this. Also, my chair positioning right now is a little bit off based on recording this video and all that jazz, so most of the time it's perfectly comfortable. And I have gamed for about a 4-hour session with this, and it was comfortable the whole way through. I felt, after I got done, I went downstairs to fill up some coffee, and I couldn't believe how much taller I was standing. And just walking around doing a polka walk the other day, I couldn't believe how much taller I was standing, and it just felt really good. And I really felt that, when I'm spending most of my day behind a computer editing photos, playing some games, streaming, whatever the case may be, this is something that whether or not I'm literally using it, I'm gonna be having on because it's lap comfort. It's not heavy enough that it wears on your legs, and even if my elbows are on it, the thickness is enough that it's padded enough that I can really wedge down on this and I don't feel the pressure on my legs. Sometimes, when you're like taking a dump or something, you kind of, rest an elbow on your knee and then you make all these red marks on your knee or something. Maybe that was a little bit too personal, but end of the story. You need your GlomTom. I need my GlomTom, and I am more than happy to announce that we are working together and affiliated with each other. So you can use code DIDS to get 10% off, which is $5 off of this wonderful, beautiful device. It's really, I don't really care what this would be. The quality in the build alone, I would say, is worth $50. And then you get $5 off with code DIDS anyway, so it's even more worth it. And to be honest, if you're going to spend your $50 on posturing or improving that or any sort of desk utility device that you would need to make your desk comfort level better, this is the number one thing that I spent $200 on this chair. Really doesn't make much of a difference. It's no DX Racer, but it was supposed to help a good amount. Hasn't done anything. I'm still slouching, I'm still doing this, I'm still trying to cross my legs, I'm still putting myself in unnatural chair positions. Another thing with having this on my lap is I'm constantly reminding my body not to cross my leg, not to kind of hunch or slouch or whatever. I'm not forcing myself into situations where my posturing would be bad. So it's just a reminder every time I'm doing something that this is the right posturing to have, and I guarantee you, even if you don't have bad posture, this is one thing that if you work at a desk or sit on a couch for an extended period of time, this is something that you need. So please, let me know in the comments what color of the 3 I believe there are at the moment you chose. I chose purple because Twitch bleed purple, and I like streaming. Blue is my typically favorite color, but I love the purple on this. It is a beautiful color, and if this is the quality of the purple, I know the blue and green are both going to be great as well. So let me know what you think in the comments. A lot of people have seen me post pictures of this and have been like, what the heck is that thing? So here the heck is that thing, and I hope that you guys can really just take a look as to, just take a look at their website. Whether or not you buy, I want you guys to at least give it a thought. And I know that I'm like, it's something that I sell, so Dids, you're pushing product on us. Well, if you want to have better desk health, which in turn leads to overall life health, this is a device that you're going to want to have. And I'm not just saying that because it's something that I'm affiliated with. This is something that I'm going to be using for forever to come because of the fact that my bad posturing was created over the years of me sitting on a computer desk too often, and this is something that I need changed, and this is how I'm going to change it. So before this video cuts out on time, I can't really read, but I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope that you guys can all enjoy your GlomTom as well. Anything moving along forward in the future, maybe I'll do a GlomTom giveaway or something like that, but I'd like to know what your feedback is on this product in the comments below. That was a really sweet twirl. Can we reverse it? We sure can. Have a good day, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Woo!